All right, and welcome to this live session with your host, Dre Day Effects. So, as we do every weekdays of the week, we're looking at the live market in regards to index. So, S&P 500, US 30, and Nasdaq, and we have a few forex pairs that we're looking at. So, US 30 as Euro USD, GP USD, and Euro GBP. So, had a power outage that just came back 30 minutes ago. So I was out of electricity for at least 8 or 9 hours. So I was able to get some sleep and get back to it. So uh, I was hoping to get the live going, but in the nick of time, we're able to do that. So we have some signals that are coming in. So we have a buy on Nasdaq right now. So Nasdaq, let's put it up. So we have a buy on Nasdaq. We do have PMI news at 9:45. So we had the Empire manufacturing index, the EMI, as it called, it was negative. So the forecast was 2%. It was it was 2, and the actual data was minus 14 and a half. So so at 9:15 we had the industrial production, and that one was negative 2. So we'll see how PMI, the manufacturing PMI news, that will be in 15 minutes, what's going to happen. So we're just going to wait and see how everything goes. So today's Friday, so personally, I'm not trading on Fridays, so I'm just waiting, looking to see exactly what the market will give us and give you some expectancy for next week. But like I said yesterday, I'm expecting to have a reversal on all of the markets here to close out the month. So we had a lot of bullishness here on the index for at least a month and a half, I think. So I'm expecting to have a bearish movement here. And on top of that, it was bullish overall this year. So I'm expecting next year to have a bearish movement here overall. So let's see. Color change. So we have a reversal. Maybe setting it up here on US 30. But you see this gap here that was done yesterday. Yeah, on Wednesday. No, on Thursday. Sorry, was it Thursday? No, that was on Wednesday. So Wednesday news. So I'm expecting to have a gap to be filled, because if you go, there's a lot of gaps that needs to be filled. Like it was bullish here since way back. That's too much pump in the market. So no, those needs to be filled out for sure. So I'm like 2024. I'm expecting to have the market to maybe retrace more than usual. So we could say a recession will occur. Uh, my prediction is 2044. Before the end of 2044, the market should go back to previous lows, previous highs, previous lows levels that were not uh, retest. So make sure to look at that. Let's So other than that, we had a NASDAQ set up, but nothing else. Let's look at what happened yesterday. So EURUSD been tanking since this morning, since London. But most of the buy setup here was during the week. So usually you take your position between like Tuesday and Thursday, and you get out of the market. Friday, it's gonna do what it needs to do, because you remember that Friday is a close of a candle. So the weekly candle needs to close on Friday. So that's why most of the time you don't trade the candle for the end of the week. So that's about it. So if you're on the live, make sure to like and subscribe. If it's the first time seeing this live, you can look at our previous live here that we did, and look to see exactly how everything works out with the EMXAI. This is my own custom indicator here. This is the way that I trade. And one of the reasons that I created this indicator is that fortunately I have an eye condition. So I'm not able to trade and stay on the charts for long. So I created this indicator here to help me out and just get a glimpse of the market really fast and take a position here if I want to. And that indicator works on any type of market. So it works on indices, Forex, futures, options. If you're trading options, if you're trading binary options, it's going to work too. If you're trading crypto, if you're trading off of bonds, it's going to work too. If you're trading even what's it called? The stock market, it's going to work too. Okay. So this is a live that I'm doing here for anyone that wants to be on and talk about trading. I love to talk about, and and also it's just to document exactly the journey of and the progress of that indicator here, because we have more and more updates that will be coming in, and eventually I will release this indicator here to be to a select few. So it's not going to be cheap, like I said, and I'll be limited for about 10 to 20 people only. So after that threshold is reached, I'm going to close out everything, and I'm just going to focus with those people here, and we're just going to trade all together, do some live session, maybe some London session, New York session, and some Asian session here. So there'll be a small community here based on that. So that's pretty much it. So I'm not expecting any type of movement here today. We do have PMI news in about 6 minutes. So I'm just going to see exactly how the market will react and see exactly what news, if it's a good news or negative news. But based off of the Empire Market Manufacturer Index that was really bad, that was at 830. I'm expecting to have the same type of results for PMI. So I'm not expecting anything good for PMI. So the market will react to it. So I'm expecting to have the market to starting tanking here today, based off of the news, and that way we'll know exactly in which direction we're expecting to have the market to go until the end of the month. So always, like I said yesterday, they're always going to create news to dictate where the market will go. Okay, so it's already pre-planned, like I said. So they know exactly what needs to be done to grab liquidity here and then get out of the way. All right. All right. And always, if you have any questions, just put it in chat. Say hello. I don't mind. So I will. We have 4 minutes left, less than 4 minutes before the PMI news, and we'll see how the market will react. So we're just going to make sure that I have everything lined up for you guys so you could see clearly and we could see everything at the same time. So like I said, we had a NASDAQ buy here, but the other two, S&P 500 and NASDAQ and US 30, aren't moving in the same direction. But usually they should be in sync. So doing the same thing. So maybe NASDAQ is doing a fake out right now, but we'll wait and see exactly what the news will give us. All right. So we had a small Euro GBP trade this morning here at 3. It's going to change the time. It's off of the 1 hour, so it's 15 minutes here. Boom. All right. So there was a trade here at London for Euro GBP. Good setup. Okay, I think we're good here. All right, so let's wait for PMI. So a few seconds here. So we have less than 30 seconds before the news. So the forecast is 49.5 based off of Forex Factory. So make sure to look at Forex Factory every day, just to or before the week start, to give you an idea exactly on the news events here that will affect the market. So in about so it's 45 right now, 9:45. So Let's look at the PMI. So it's pending right now. Let's wait and see. So manufacturing PMI was at 48.2. So it was basically lesser than last month. Last month it was 49.4. We're expecting 49.5. It's at 48.2. And flash service PMI, let me check. That's 51.3. We're expecting 50.7. Last month was 50.8. Just gonna double check something here. Actual grid. So for flash PMI, flash service PMI is good news, but the manufacturing PMI is bad news. So let's see how the market will react to that news. So manufacturing PMI was bad, but service PMI was good. So let's look at the Euro USD and GP USD. Give us a good indication exactly on where the market wants to go. So if it's continuing to tank, that means that the news didn't do anything here off of those news. But as you could see, SSP 500 is currently tanking right now. Same thing for US 30. NASDAQ is starting to reverse. So it seems that for the indices here, it's really affecting the market here in a bad way. But always wait like at least 15 to 30 minutes here just to confirm exactly what they want to do. Sometimes they're going to reverse and continue the opposite way. All right. So once again, we had the PMI news. So we had a manufacturing PMI that was negative. We were expecting 49.7. Was that it? Well, from 9.5, but it was 48.3, 0.2, sorry. So that was negative news. And for the service PMI, we're expecting 50.7, but it was 51.3. So that's good news for the service PMI. But manufacturing PMI is negative. So manufacturing PMI is usually the one that we look at when the news event comes in, because it's going to affect the indices uh, in regards to the directional bias of the indices here. So usually it's gonna, if it's negative news, it's gonna start to tank the market here. But like I said, we still have to wait out at least 15 to 30 minutes after the news events to just confirm exactly where they want to go. All right. All right. So, like I said, the PMI, we're going to wait to see exactly how the market will react. So, maybe it's going to start to go down, but that candle here is really important. So, we're going to see how it's going to close out and then the next candle afterwards. But we did had some bad PMI news. So, we'll see exactly if they want to start to continuing down, or they want to start to reverse going back up. But I'm expecting to have a bearish move in here. US 30 and SSP and SSP 500 are looking bearish here, but may start to go up. But based on the EMAs, it's still looking bearish. Nasdaq is still looking bullish here based off of the EMAs and the zones here, the rank of zones. But yeah. All right. So it seems that the market wants to pump up. So right now I'm just looking at those three windows here. So we have US 30, S&P 500, and Nasdaq right there. Especially looking at Nasdaq to see what it wants to do, because you have we're already bullish on that one. So we'll see exactly if it wants to start to reverse or just continuing in the same direction. as the previous market conditions. I know Leon, yeah, I think you're on the live, so I know I listened to your message. So when your laptop is back running properly, you'll let me know. All right. So we're still waiting for the candle to close. So still have less than 3 minutes here before the top of the hour. For now, the current candle here off of the news is looking more or less bearish here, especially off of the Nasdaq. So this window here. So it's starting to go down, but starting to do a wick. So I'm expecting to have a bullish move here. But we're not here to predict. We're just here to follow the market. So when you follow the market, this is where you're gonna make some profits here overall, make some gains. All right, so a couple of seconds left here to close out this candle, and we'll see how everything goes. All right, so it's 10. So based off of this candle here, and it started to open at the bottom here, expecting to have the price to go down, but always we have to wait and see. So usually on Friday, I'm only here just to look at the market. I'm not taking any positions. Just want to see the feel of what the market is giving you before the start of next week. Yeah. See, US 30 and S&P 500 are doing the same move here right now. So I'm expecting to have the price going bearish here. I mean that NASDAQ maybe will start to reverse. Let's see, maybe it's a fake out. So remember, guys, there was PMI news, manufacturing PMI news that was negative, but service PMI was positive. But for the indices, manufacturing is the one that you need to look for. And what I was saying is that I'm expecting to have that going, the US 30 S&P 500 to go down. We'll wait and see. So if you have any comments, guys, just put them in the chat. No, Leon is trying to be on the chat right now. So hopefully your computer is working properly. But if you can't, that's okay. We're not going to be on for long for today. Just wanted to see exactly how PMI is affecting the market here. So all right. Something from the cell phone covering the market. All right, great. So hopefully your computer will get back on soon. But if you're able to type by your phone, that's okay too. So, but like I said, I'm just observing the market too. So no trades at all today. I just wanted to see exactly what PMI was going to affect the market and how it's going to affect it. But for now, like I said, seems that the market wants to push up right now. So yeah, this candle here is starting to do a reversal in the uptrend. We already had an uptrend here on Nasdaq, but that was the PMI news candle. So the 945 to 5, 945 to 10. And now we'll see exactly how the 10 to 10:15 will react. So if it's going to close out above this candle, we're looking still bullish here. So that means that this signal here was correct. And usually if you go back test everything, it seems that the signals are before news are giving you the best setups here, more or less. So Nasdaq, if that candle close above this one, that news candle, that's mean that we're still gonna go bullish here until the end of the day. And for SSP 500, it seems to be starting to do a reversal pattern here. It's called the railroad pattern. So we have one bearish and one bullish candle that are usually equal to them. So if it close equally or above that candle here, that means that we're looking to go long. And this is a US 30, so still waiting to see exactly what US 30 is going to do. So let me know how your week went in regards to trading. If you were in a positive or negative. Remember, you're not able to you're not expecting to win every day. You just have to make sure that you do secure your account and you're still in the game. That's the most important thing. So let me know if you had some good gains this week. Maybe it'll be a not so good week. So if you have any comments or anything like that, just let me know. Oh, here we go. Now it wants to do the move that I was talking about. So we are looking bearish here overall. So it did what it needs supposed to do. So the news was negative. So the manufacturing PMI, like I said, this is the most important news off of the PMIs because you have a service PMI and manufacturing PMI. So if the manufacturing PMI is bad, it should tank the market, like I said. So still expecting to have the market to go short. So this candle, it seems to start to close out bearish. So the 10 o'clock candle is starting to go down. So still less than 3 minutes before this candle close. So 3 minutes is more than enough to fake out people. So we'll see if he wants to push up and push down. So we'll see. So other than the NASDAQ buy, there was no other setups here at 9:30. Off of the pairs that we're looking at. So so now Nasdaq is starting to push before the close of the candle. So like I said, if it's closing bullish here off of this candle, we're still expecting to go long here. So even SSP 500, it's starting to close above this candle. So we are looking to go long here. But still a few seconds left. We'll see what the next candle will give us. So 10:15. So it closed above. This one closed above. But we're still looking bearish here off of the EMAs. So the only indication that we're going to be going in reversal is that if it passed this EMA here, right here. Okay, this one. It has to be above, but this one is already above. All right. So as you can see, NASDAQ is pushing now. There we go. So like I said, when that candle, so the news candle went down, and then the next candle afterwards, the 10 to 10:15 close above the news candle, meaning that we're going bullish. Same thing here, close above, pushing. Close above, pushing. So this is how you trade off of news, guys. So just have to wait until the close of that candle, the news candle. So better off to do it off of the 50 minutes. So every 15 minutes, you know exactly what's gonna happen. So that's why I love to trade the 50 minutes charge, because give me some good information here. All right. So we will close out the session in by 10:30. So we still have 13 minutes left. So like I said, I just wanted to see how PMI news was going to affect the market and show you exactly what I would look for if I wanted to trade off of that news event. So once again, you just have to look at that news event candle, and best to look for the 15-minute chart. So you wait out 15 minutes, and then you look at the next 15-minute chart, next 15-minute candle, sorry, and see exactly what it's giving you. So we have Euro GBP buy. Euro GBP buy. So we have another buy entry. It was already on the buy. So we had basically like 3 buys that came in. If you're trading Euro GBP, you still have less than an hour to take a position. But like I said, personally, I do not trade Friday, so I'm just seeing exactly what it's going on. All right, so let's close this out. All right. Where are we at? Nasdaq is still pushing here. All right, so less than 7 minutes left. So nothing else, no other signal came out. Like I said, only the Nasdaq one for a buy at 9:30. Well, wasn't that at 9:30? Let me double check. It wasn't at 9:30. It was before that, I think. Yeah, it was at 9:30. Yes. So 9:30, 9:45, 10, 10:15. So, but other than that, nothing else to look at. So right now, US 30 is tanking right now. Still confirming the continuation here. Going short. And US SSP 500 too is starting to go down. But overall, expecting based off the news, that's what I was expecting to go short on those pairs. So as you could see, there was a lot of trap move that they're trying to do since 9:30. So at 9:30 here, it went up, then went down, went up. Now it's going down. So you see those those four candles here, those are trap move. They're trapping people, trying to see exactly where people wants to go and then trap them. Nasdaq was the smoothest one so far. I mean, US S&P 500, especially to go long on that. See, so that means that there was some liquidity here. That's why they went there. They went right there, and maybe they're gonna continue going up. So that is pretty much it. So let's, yeah, well, I'll close it out right now, guys. So make sure to like and subscribe to my channel. Usually on Fridays, it's not a long session that we do. I'll be back next week. Unfortunately, Monday I won't be on because I have a doctor's appointment at 9 o'clock in 8:50 in the morning, so I won't be on the live. But I may be back Tuesday or Wednesday, depending exactly on what they're gonna do in my eye. I may have an injection, or they're gonna dilate my eye, so I may not be able to see for 24 to 48 hours. But I'll let you know exactly when I'll be on. So Felix, hi Felix. I made a purchase at US 30. All right. So what's your question? So US 30. Okay. You recommend I wait for it to go up or close? Personally, like I said, I wouldn't take a position right now off of the market currently, because first of all, it's Friday. Second of all, we had some news at 9:45, so PMI news, manufacturing PMI news, that was negative. And as you could see right now, I'm just gonna pull up US 30 in full so you could see exactly what I'm saying. I'm just gonna remove the color in the back. All right. So as you can see, that was a 9 o'clock 9:30 candle. You see, it did 2 wicks. Then the 9:45. This is the news candle. So it went down. Then it went up. Now it's going down. So it went down right here, and now it's going to push up. So if you have a buy, you said at let's see here, 37,227, 37,227. Let's put a line here. No, horizontal rate. I want a horizontal line. So I'm just gonna put your price. So 37,227, you said. So you had a buy order here. So when did you took the buy? At what time did you took the buy, Felix? Okay, you took it one day, but at what time did you took the buy? Was it at 9:30, 9:45 my time? Depends exactly on where you're at in the world. Currently, it's 10:31 right now for me. So, did you took it like 50 minutes ago, 45 minutes ago, an hour ago? Exact time, because depending on your spread, it seems to be still a good setup here to take. Um, but like I said, you have two main factors that you have here. So first of all, you had some news. Second of all, it's Friday. So those two things are really important to your trading. I'm expecting to have, based off of this wick, I'm expecting to have the price still going up right now. So it's going towards your entry. So I would wait it out. Right now you had a big candle right here. I'm looking to have a push up, but just monitor it here as like a hawk, so that way you're not it's not going to reverse against you. But right now you should be starting to be in profit here, because right now it's pushing. Nasdaq was bullish here since way back, and as you can see, still pushing right now. So it went to TP1 already. We're going to TP2. So if Nasdaq is pushing like this, even after negative news, that means that everything else will be starting to push. And right now it's pushing right now. Yep. So yeah, it's right now it's looking good for you. So make sure to lower your stop loss. If you have a stop loss right like under this wick, like put it at least here, like at the end of this wick here, at the end of the current wick. So that will be here. Okay, so that way it's gonna minimize the risk of your trade. Okay, and just let it ride. And when it's at least at this point here, if it goes past those wicks right here, you could put your trade at least almost break even, and just wait it out. 9:15 GMT -5. Okay, got it. Okay. In my US 30 black book chart, the value is different from your in the, okay, got it. Okay. All right. But that's okay. But right now it's looking good for you. But make sure to lower your risk and change your stop loss and put it almost at break even if you're in profit currently. That's what I would do. But like I said, I do not trade on Fridays. So, but based off of your entry and based off of the feed that I'm using, so when the feed, that will be the process that I would do. All right. So, is there any other questions? And if it's the first time that you're seeing my live, make sure to subscribe to my channel and make sure that your notifications are on. So when I do a next live session, you'll be notified. Usually we do that at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So GMT -5. This is my time. So and like I said, next Monday, I won't be available. So during the week, next week, we'll do some live. So the last day of trading for me for this year is next Friday, the 21st or 22nd. I don't remember the date, but next Friday will be the last day, and then I'll be off for a couple of weeks, and we'll be back on the 8th of January. Great. I really appreciate your comment. It's the first time entered. Oh, great. Thanks so much, Felix. So, greetings for Peru. Yeah. So, like I said, make sure to subscribe to my channel. We do some lives more or less every day of the week, unless I don't have any doctor's appointment. So I have a eye condition here, so I have some appointments here to go. So next Monday I won't be here, but next week for sure, maybe by Wednesday or Tuesday, we'll do another live. So if I do a live, you're gonna be notified usually 24 hours before to confirm that we're doing a live. But right now, so far, your trade is looking good. So make sure to minimize your risk. So lower your stop loss if you have one. You should have one, but make sure you trail your stop loss at least at break even, and you write it out. All right. So that being said, I wish you guys a wonderful rest of your day, wonderful weekend. We'll reconvene to next week, like I said. And we'll reconvene next week. Let me check here. Felix says, do you provide challenge pass services on FTMO and T4T2? I did before. I'm gonna eventually go back to that. But by next month, the indicator that I'm using that is called EMXAI. This is the one. This is an indicator that I custom made for everyone to trade on. Eventually, I have one person that is using it right now. That is called Leon. He's on the live. I don't think he's able to respond, but if he can, he could tell you exactly if he has some good results with the indicator. But this indicator here will be available here by next month, and only a select few will have access to it. And that way, you're able to pass your own challenges here, as long as you follow the process here of everything like that. But before I had a service like that for passing challenges here. But unfortunately, since with my eye condition, I'm not able to do so. But like I said, by next month, you should have some news in regards to EMXAI to have access to the indicator. That way, you're able to pass your own challenges here and trade on your own time. All right. But your trade is looking good right now, Felix. So if you have any inquiries about the indicator, just send me an email at tradefxmanagement@gmail.com. So tradefxmanagement@gmail.com. It's on the live. And you could look at the previous videos here on my YouTube channel. to see exactly the previous live that we had and the setups that we were able to take with the indicator. And usually we do live sessions here at New York Session. So you got access to basically some free setups and some free knowledge for myself during the week. So I'm just waiting for you to respond to that. And if you understood exactly what I said, so that way we could close that out. But I'm working on an automation in the back end. So when the automation will be completed, I may go back to passing challenges here with FTMO and T4T and any other prop firm that I have access to. All right, perfect. Great. All right, so that's the case. I wish you a wonderful day, and we'll get back on next week. Okay? All right, peace.
Je sais qui está mirando.